Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense will get the first swing of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. To the ground with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Here comes the offense on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Hurst. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And here comes the offense on second down. It's a draw. Jukes his way for more. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They go to the draw.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big plays.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking for a block, it's Williams. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's caught. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
10, Georgia Tech, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And the timing just a hair off. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Williams. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give from the gun. The Yellow Jackets will keep this drive going. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. caught in the backfield. It's Lane. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And on second down for this offense.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Fires it incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Back to pass, it's King. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Akron. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Unloads quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The run from the shotgun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thompson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Third down coming up after that completion. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Back to throw, it's King. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Lane. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He's got it down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Leaves it with the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He's looking to throw it. Takes the easy completion. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They move the tight end all over. The give to the tailback. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And wings it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. Makes a connection. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Back to the air one more time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thompson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And it's right down the boulevard.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 14, Georgia State 13.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Quickly complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Got his man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. To the air, it's King. They're trying to get to it. Shakes off the tackler. Going to try to get it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Handoff to the single back. Plows through the defense. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's King. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Williams. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Williams. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. The sure hands, it's Brock. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Snapped it in the shotgun. He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lane. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Handoff to the lone back. Dances away again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. Back to throw, it's King. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Yellow Jackets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And that one will put them up here in the second half. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 27 over the Astronauts. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Fleming. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He tries to take the top off. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got his man quickly. Discards a man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. He's got the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Yellow Jackets look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Pulls and fired complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Split backs here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Looking for a block. It's Lane. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The hand to the running back.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, it's King. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Handoff from the gun. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Complete on third down. Oh, what a cut! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Yellow Jackets.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting those position down.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another day.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the wideout. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the fourth quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll go to the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.